Okay, so today we're doing Linkin Park and Numb, and so on the day this video will go out, it will be 3 years since Chester Bennington's death. So since that was coming up, I wanted to do a song by Linkin Park, and I have heard the song before, but I've never analyzed the lyrics. And I do want to do like some true reactions to Linkin Park songs that I haven't heard, but I wanted to do this one just for this occasion. And so yeah, let's get into it and talk about the song afterwards.
Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes, every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be.
So, oh, yeah, Linkin Park, Numb. So, like I said, 3 years without a Chester Bennington. It doesn't seem that long because I remember hearing the news and it was quite saddening. But anyway, when that happened. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say that hasn't been said. I mean, Chester's voice was one of a kind, and of course with Mike Shinoda's background vocals, just a perfect mix for the band, and obviously it worked because I think they're of the last 20 years. I don't know if they are, but I know they're one of the best selling bands of the last 20 years since 2000 anyway, and one of the best selling bands of the 21st century. So obviously something worked there, and yeah. So anyway, getting into the about on Genius.com. So it says Numb is the third single and the final track of Linkin Park's second studio album, Meteora, and also Meteora and their first album, Hybrid Theory. It can't be underrated how important those albums were for, I mean, I guess new metal, whatever. I guess new metal was, I guess, yeah, it was still going, I guess, but uh, just so important for the age and the era, and I mean, it's so influential, even to this day. I mean, people are still listening to Linkin Park. I mean, like me, and yeah. So anyway, one of Linkin Park's most well-known songs and critically acclaimed songs, "Numb," topped the Billboard Hot 100, or topped the Billboard Hot Modern Rock charts for 12 weeks. The song spent 6 weeks at the top of the chart in 2003 and 6 weeks in 2004, making it the only song in history to be the most successful song of the year on the Hot Modern Rock Tracks chart for 2 years. My God, that's quite the chart. The song also spent 3 weeks atop the Billboard Hot Mainstream Rock Tracks chart and peaked at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100. My goodness, can you shorten down these charts? The song was later combined with Jay-Z's song Encore to create Numb/Encore, a massive hit for both artists, which was featured on the album Collision Course and earned them the Grammy Award for Best Rap/Sung Collaboration. Numb was ranked number 95 on Rhapsody's list of the top 100 tracks of the decade. On November 8th, the music video on YouTube reached 1 billion views. I don't know, November 8th, I don't know what year that they're talking about here. There's no year. But it says it reached 1 billion views and is the first Linkin Park music video to reach 1 billion views. Okay. I would have thought that In the End might have reached it before then, but I know Numb is quite the popular song with Linkin Park. So, yeah. So anyway, just looking at the credits here, obviously lead vocals Chester Bennington, turntables Mr. Han, drums Rob Bourdon, is how I would say it since I've taken French. MC is Mike Shinoda, piano Mike Shinoda, background vocals Mike Shinoda, and guitar Brad Delson, and written by pretty much everyone in the band. So yeah, such a good track, and let's get into some annotations now. So the first verse, I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. This is a child who has been forced to follow the dreams of their parents that the parents once had, but were never able to achieve. Instead of enjoying the life, they feel they are worthless because they just never seem to be able to do what their parents want. Lost under the surface shows the struggle of needing to breathe but not being able to reach the air, symbolizes the situation of someone who can't achieve what's expected. So, yeah, and also it says, also, it's not specifically about the relationship between a child and their parents. It can be about an intimate relationship or even a friendship. Certain details are left ambiguous. I can't freaking talk tonight. Ambiguous for listeners to add whatever relationship it is that they see fits. So, obviously, a band really wants to put something out there that will reach many people, not just one section. So yeah, there's always ways you can take different lyrics. So going into the pre-chorus with Chester and Mike, so it says caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. And that just always makes me think of Tool, just because undertow. But caught in the undertow is a concept well known to swimmers out there that feel that there are rip currents, water waves against them. This is how those who do know how to swim drown. They're unable to find balance as they are tangled between vicious water waves, and those are pretty scary. I don't want to be in a rip current. My goodness. So then we go on. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Every move that person makes will seem to be interpreted as wrong and disappointing. That no matter what the person does, he or she will never be good enough, and that the you he or she pertains to will always find something wrong or something to criticize the person about the person. Kind of sounds like my grandmother. So anyway, we go on. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow, which I've already gone over. And also, I haven't said, but just such a great mix. I think I've said maybe, but of Chester Bennington and Mike Shinoda, the rap and the rock. I mean, Mike can rap very well. I always like his flow in a lot of songs that I've heard. And then Chester can just come in with that booming voice. It's just nuts. So anyway, going on with the chorus, I've become so numb. I can't feel you there. When what you're forced to pursue keeps sucking the passion out of you, which stresses you to the point where you become numb towards the forced path. I can't talk again. You're told to go after, and you're numb towards those who forced you to walk the path they want you to walk because any other path won't please them, and that stress will also start numbing you towards the passions that you love and they hate, which by default is causing more stress. So basically, yeah, you're forced down a different path of what you want to go down, and then you just become numb to everything and you don't care anymore, basically. So then we go on, become so tired, so much more aware. Chester seems to have stated a contradiction. He's become young or numb, yet more aware. But what he is doing is actually saying uh, that he's probably tired of being what you want me to be, while still growing in awareness of what he actually wants to be, as implied by the following lyrics. In other words, Chester is saying that he's finding himself and is tired of the old life he has had to deal with. So we go on. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. So yeah, there's kind of like a tone here that I'm gonna try to be more like myself, but maybe not. So it says the chorus seems to summarize Chester's mindset at the time: boredom and gloominess. This could be due to pressure to kids from parents, as it was explained before. He just doesn't want to resemble his forebears. He wants to live his own life and be his own person and be an independent individual. There's a lot of annotations here. I mean, because this song's so big, so obviously there will be. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? So obviously, again with the parent metaphor here, the parent is trying to control and live vicariously through him, suffocating, being overbearing, and being very strict. And basically, I mean, I guess we've already pretty much talked about all this kind of thing earlier. So again, just you're struck or like you're just afraid to lose control. I mean, but you gotta let go at some point. My goodness. Seeing some more annotations. Every second I waste is more than I can take. So it says this line can be taken in a few ways. Chester was known for his own really unique views on religion and never fully stated what he believed. Chester doesn't want to conform to a list of rules because it would be a waste of time. Another take on this includes a relationship that is failing. He feels that the spouse is wasting his time, and he doesn't know how much time he has left. If his time is short, he wants it to mean something. In an interview with MTV, I'm just gonna do this in case it goes dark. In an interview with MTV, Chester stated, "You kind of figure out that your entire existence can be flipped upside down in a matter of minutes, and no one is safe." My goodness. So then we go on, and then the second verse again. Can't you see that you're smothering me? Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. And then we have the chorus again. I've become so numb. And I guess that's basically it. The outro, see if there's anything new. So yeah, nothing else new. So there's some repeating lines. So those are the annotations. And I guess I've gone over everything pretty much. And so yeah, again, rest in peace to Chester Bennington. 3 years. Linkin Park again was such a big band, very inspirational, very influential, and I feel like I'm gonna cry there. And yeah, so just a great singer and a great co-songwriter, and just the voice. That voice will never die. So anyway, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting. Really appreciate the support. And yeah, so have a good one and rest in peace, Chester.